Marie's Room is a short story exploration game about an unconventional friendship between two classmates, told through memories. You play as Kelsey, remembering Marie's room as it was 20 years ago. What happened to Marie and Kelsey all those years ago? This is Marie's Room. Developed by Kenny Guglielmi and Dagmar Blommet, and published by Kenny Guglielmi. I now have messed his names up. As the description said, this is a short story, which, in this a look at, may end up actually finishing the game, as there's about a half hour to an hour worth of gameplay, and on Steam, the game and soundtrack are both free. I haven't done anything with the settings. Is it all highest? Yep. Why it's not? It isn't talking to the mouse. Not exactly sure what happened there, but let's click start game.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
It's voiced. That's useful. From what some people have, one or two people, or maybe more, have said, this gives off a Life is Strange vibe. I like those two games, so maybe I should put like this. This photo changes. I wonder if this is based on a true story or not. What, you?
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Now it's 9 PM. 2042? Oh wow. What's in here? Oh, I just do look. Oh, okay.
No, that's her parents' room. Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
I do license? Nope. Wine guide.
California, crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
So this is set in California in 2042. And about 9 PM. Can I do any of these here?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Ooh, crouch. Done that photo. No entry. Unless you're a tourist from the future. Got an achievement. Welcome back, Kelsey. I've entered Marie's room. So I'm in Marie's room in Marie's room. Bumblebee. That'll be a cat. My journal. Hi,
Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Oh. Dramatic and did Murray stand up to some guy? And he moved on to a different girl and something happened? That's music. I know that's not like just this. Again, there's the static type sound. Oh. I like it, let's play back on. Simon Alexander won't be found.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
One of Mr. Jones and is this guy in the diary. Also, Vinyl in 2042. I know Vinyl's not going to come back, but still. Password.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Ah.
What's the password again? I need to.
Oops. I was curious if that would work at all or not.
La La Land.
Huh.
That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Ouch. This was 24 years ago. Oh, left. The QR code. Do I have a QR thing on my phone? Oh, do I? Apparently not. Oops. If I remember to add this, I will show what the code actually brings up. You're not updated. Oh. It stopped. Are you giving me the same song or? Yes. Okay.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Seems like quite a few things have happened. Pictures.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Oh.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it.
I found out what his QR code.
I didn't want to be her friend in public.
I found out what his QR code says. Well done, you. Thank you so much for playing Marie's Room. I downloaded the code reader while Kelsey was speaking.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
How do I? I wonder how I view my journal.
Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh? Oh, the men are just on TV.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
That's one sparkly case. Also, how do you charge this phone? Yeah, the lock button, volume buttons, but no port to charge. I'll put earphones in.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Ouch.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Humiliation. I'm getting close to what that happened. Okay, it's not speaking. November 21st, 2017. Oh my god, you put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Oops. December 4th, 2017. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. What else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to Food Rescue in a while, and just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Ugh, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. December 22nd, 2017. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this? I know it isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They're never gonna find them. I wish everyone was to stop. Leave us alone. So I can forget that whole god awful night. Something my dad wasn't here for trying to stop him. Truth is, I never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces. Neither did my dad. I never caught them. I am not fearless. January 5th, 2018. They all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam. She didn't realise what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe we were friends. Guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. The thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mum on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic nights at the theatre. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her. And she pushed me away. Asked me what I was doing. And that Trevor guy was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. Nothing here yet. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, Street Journal, that there are less and less F-words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud. Only when I go berserk. Like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Trying to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute. To such an age, but he said Mum hated it. So every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yup, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. April 11th, 2018. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. He can just so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore her clothes from her body. I promise not to swear, so there you go. What she's done with him now, things can only get better. There's been on June 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. He killed a woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house? I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says this isn't true. That Trevor is bad, but will never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. And that's another one got in general so far. Pizza.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Wonder what she was intending.
She asked me
God.
why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards had been dealt. Any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead.
I knew
Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
a new deal, Marie. Wonder why this specific card is poking out.
He
Barkley.
had money, you see. He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from. I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
And that's all on that one. Here we go. April 9th, 2018. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. Kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to do it again. Not drugs, the cards. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. March 17th, 2018. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? I yanked me off her feet and told her, not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9. Because they looked absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mummy's shoes. I always would wait till the end to read that. Oh.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every night.
I missed some more stuff.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Oh. No knowing for the height? Okay.
I'm not There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
But did it end up on the street or something? Is it all in this room? Well, whether it's 2017 or 18 or 42, this is one thick TV. As in being quite deep. Where? The cable's there. Is this quite an old TV?
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Sounds it. Oh, okay.
Hated that thing.
Huh. I just realized the music stopped.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Wonder what the heck was wrong with you?
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Wonder why.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
What's left to look? Okay, got one there. One there. One there. Two there, sorry, at least. And quite a bit there. Maybe more here. Oh, orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Okay, I thought I could look at the window. Maybe not. Right. Done that one right?
Mr. Torres.
Yes.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
A black globe. There we go. Thunder fan, sunglasses. How do I know when I completed the game? Right, 7:13.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Oh, right, yeah, the computer. Five-figure number. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. I wonder. 07518.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
07518.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Written it down.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Not on that.
Yes.
Oh.
The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Okay, that's the library.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Oops, one button. Yay! That password was shadow space person. And a password to Marie's laptop. Oh, I can't click and drag it.
One day, I just had to know what's up with all the cats. She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
This looks suspiciously like Google Chrome.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Lots to do with Trevor.
Marie,
Guns.
what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
That looks a bit more than a pistol. So do you.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
From Mr. Phillips to me. Hi Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I am afraid there is not much I can do at this stage. I understand that you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I see you. Oh, this is in 2018. So what was that? That thing that's a 2042. But that did not help for the thing. What's this? Gonna go and inject the candle? What are you? There's a note there. Can I not connect to that? Also, I wonder where Marie is. Oh,
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
got a name badge. Oh,
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Hmm.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Adonis, yes, the
She asked me
cards.
why I was so angry all the time.
Oh. Oh. Nice. This gives an outline of the room. Nice. Oops. What are these? The World Someday Concert Vinyl. So 2018. Oh, I was wondering why these are numbered. That's not correct. Is that correct order? I don't actually know.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone.
Oh,
Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
rock clock. I assume there's maybe an L there. Because right now, this doesn't look like something else. Oh, it's bad at something else. Done these photos, can't get to that. Oh, white basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
This room. Ooh, why did I miss this?
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Let's have a look at the journal. Missing book one there. Oh, multiple there. I wonder if these are just time marks. Ah, there we go.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass.
Oops.
She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Ooh.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently, they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Do you have to work?
Sometimes it got so hot.
Oh,
This thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd... Sometimes it got
Oh.
so...
I thought I could turn it on. Right? Can I?
Sometimes
No. Part of me wants to try again once this all this complete. I don't know why. I've done that drawer. Yep.
Lorraine,
There's a Steam guide which is the 100% achievement guide which I have open. Oh.
she wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, ducked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Chemistry holds no
I
surprises.
did that right.
Love that.
I think I did. Or as a conscious guide, you can go to present and past. Where's the journal? Here it is. Wait, red circles. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
I need to find the key.
3,
5-figure
4,
number.
3, 4, what again? 3, 4, 9, and 9, 5, 1. Again. 3, 9. I thought I came up with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, where is 5? Okay. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal.
Oh.
It must be in the journal. Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh my god.
A gun.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. but she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed, and that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Hello?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
They're still friends. That's good. Oh wow.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
What happens if I try to go down here without that?
Oh, I forgot the journal. I better go get it.
Okay, let's try the parents' bedroom again. So, previously that was actually in the past. Righto.
No, that's her parents' room.
Well, it's quite a bit emptier. Let's set the journal. And end the game. Oh. What is this achievement? All journal entries found. Right then. And now for me to read every single one. Maybe not. There is quite a bit. I will show each page for 5 seconds so that you can read it. You can pause the video and read it, and you won't have to listen to the car horn in the background every so often. Oh, it's the end. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you did read the journal, you liked it. Let's go downstairs. Oh, dang. Did quite like this short story. I did say short story, and a website estimates how long the game will take. I think I took a bit longer than normal. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think I got everything completionist. Maybe not. I didn't find every story object. Oh well. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode and game. I kind of can't do another episode of this game as I have completed the game. But I hope you enjoyed it. As if for this episode of Look At, I'm Hesmiyu. Goodbye.